How does a wild pointer cause memory corruption? Imagine a pointer in your program that suddenly points to a random spot in memory. That is what a wild pointer is. It has not been set to a proper address, so it points somewhere it shouldn't. When your program tries to read or write through this wild pointer, chaos can happen. It might change data that belongs to other parts of your program or even system data. This can cause your program to behave unpredictably or crash unexpectedly. Wild pointers often happen when you declare a pointer but forget to assign it a valid address. They can also appear after you free memory but forget to set the pointer to null. If you try to use a pointer that points to memory that has already been freed, that is called a dangling pointer. But wild pointers are even more dangerous because they can point anywhere, not just to freed memory. When a wild pointer writes to memory, it might overwrite important data like variables, control flags, or system information. This can lead to subtle bugs that are hard to find. For example, it might change the value of a variable that controls how your program runs, or it could corrupt data structures that your program relies on. Sometimes, it even opens security holes that hackers can exploit. To prevent wild pointers, always initialize pointers when you declare them. Setting a pointer to null is a good practice. When you free memory, set the pointer to null so it doesn't point to invalid data anymore. Using memory debugging tools can help catch wild pointers early. These tools can detect when a pointer is uninitialized or points to invalid memory. Also, avoid manual pointer arithmetic whenever possible, as it increases the risk of wild pointers. Mastering how wild pointers cause memory corruption helps you write safer code. It also makes debugging easier because you know where to look for errors. Being careful with pointer initialization and using debugging tools can save you hours of frustration. Remember, wild pointers are sneaky, but with good habits and proper tools, you can prevent them from causing chaos in your programs.